Hello, hello to all of my Gems family. How are you doing? It's Life with Marlene, your Florida vlogger, your channel for all of those things Florida. So I wanted to come on and do a little bit of a vent because of something that I received in my email. Oh, hi, Gems. How are you doing? Happy Monday, happy new week, happy new month, and all of those things. So, I just came in because I wanted to vent about something that I'm sure many of you who have StreamYard or are going to get this email or have already got this email. But I wanted to say that I got an email saying starting October 1st or whenever you get your new payment for September, which for me is going to be September the 30th or September 31st, they were saying that the everything is going to change with StreamYards. So the price is going to change. The options are going to change. Lots of things are going to change. Now, you all know that StreamYards changed management or whoever owned it, changed ownership. So, okay, this is something like, okay, I got this email yesterday, which is basically giving you like about 28 days notice that in 28 days, your the amount that you are going to have to pay now for the level of service is this. I'm going to put it on the screen. It's unbelievable. It went from being I was paying on the $10 level, and now they're saying the monthly charge starting September 1st is going to be $44.99. And I was like, what in the world is this foolishness? What is this garbage? Because it's not like, okay, I understand things change and the cost of living goes up. I understand they're a business, they have to make money, but it's like not go. I went from $10. Now they're saying the cost per month is going to be $44.99 per month. So not only going up two times the amount, three times, it's over four times doubled in the amount. And you're not getting any extras. You're going to have the same benefits, but it's going to quadruple in price. Now, y'all know I'm a businesswoman. I'm about business. I understand that in business you have to make money, but going up on your price four times the amount for the same benefits and only giving about 26 days notice is ridiculous. This is poor business practices. You are always supposed to give over 30 days notice, and it was not 30 days, it's 28 days notice. So saying that, if you're going to stay on, this is the price. If you're not, you have to leave before the 30th or the 31st of the month, which is so rude and ridiculous. Like, how can you go from being $10 a month to being $44.99 on an app that pays you probably $40 or $50 a month? So basically, they want you to take all of your money that you make from your YouTube check, which is nickels and pennies, and give it all to StreamYards. That's not right. That's not right. And that's not fair. And I know that I'm not going to be the only person who's going to leave StreamYard. I know that. And there's a lot of things that I like about StreamYard. StreamYard is very good for, you could go vertical on here. You can add your videos and different things, but they're not the only service that is out there. Hi, Ruthie. How are you doing? Good morning. And to everybody in the chat, good morning. And if you could please hit the like if you're new to subscribe. Have you guys got this email like I have? I got this email on Saturday. I got this email Saturday. So it would have been the August the 31st is when I got this email. And I'm going to pull it up and I'm going to read it to you. So, hold on a second, guys. I'm going to pull up the email so I can read it to you because I don't want to add nothing extra to anything. I want to tell you exactly what the information said when it was coming to me, and so that you guys can get it all. I don't want to add anything to it. Okay, here it is. Hey, everybody. No, hello, and with my name. Starting on September the 30th, your membership fee is no longer going to be $10 a month. It's going to be $44.99. So you choose to accept it. If you want to, do nothing. If not, you have to leave before that date, or you will be charged $44.99. I know I'm not the only person like, what in the world? Oh, you're using the free one? I don't know. I have to do some research on that, Ruthie, but I am not sure about it being free anymore. I'm not positive. I don't want to jump to conclusions. I'm just coming on to give the information. Do you think it is a scam? I am not sure because the email that I got, it said StreamYard.com, and it put all my information on here. So you know how like when it's a scam, it would be coming from a Gmail, or but it said StreamYard.com. So that's why I'm saying I feel like it's a legitimate email, which this is something that can be very frustrating. This is a part of why a lot of content creators get very frustrated with not just whatever social media site you're on, is because you finally find something that works for your channel, your whatever social media site you're on, and then they change it. Now you all know that StreamYards was bought out by a new company, and you know, with new companies, there's going to be changes. And I kind of I was waiting. You know, it's like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop, because for a very long time, I've been on the $10 level. And the reason why I like the $10 level is because it's something that I can afford. It's not like I'm on that level as a content creator where I'm getting $1,000 a month, like I'm getting to justify a $44 a month, $44.99 per month cost. If you're only making $100 for the month, it's like StreamYard would be taking over that amount. And plus, sometimes you don't even get the 100 if you don't meet your quota. Yeah, it's crazy. Hey, Boss Life Online. Yes, I'm talking about StreamYard, Lisa. I'm gonna put the link in here if anybody wants to come up and post if you have some thoughts that you would like to share. Yeah, hey, Boss Life Online. Hey, Lisa. Welcome in, everybody. I don't know. Like I got the email, and I remember like I was like, "What?" I read the email like 6 times, because you know how sometimes you want to make sure that what you're reading is what you think it is. I read it and read it. I read it over and over again. So I don't know what level you all are on, if you guys have your StreamYard, but I was on the $10 level, and it's saying that that's going to be no longer. So, according to what I read, how I read it, and I've read it several times, it's going to change in price. It's going to be $44.99 and then up. Now, I'm not telling you all what to do. I'm just venting because as a content creator, I'm barely I'm barely making my minimum $100 threshold. So it's like for me to take $10 out of $100 was already like, okay, now I'm only going to have $90 left. So now you're saying you want to get almost half of what I'm getting from my $100 threshold just for your application. That's not going to work for me. Um, I don't know what you all are doing. I basically wanted to come on and ask what you guys are going to be using moving forward. I was looking at some other streaming services, and I do understand that things have gotten more expensive. I understand that it's a business and they have to make money. But for me personally, I had just got used to the app and feeling comfortable and using my videos and all kinds of other things that, you benefit from using this app. Um, oh, they drop your price to 11 after you tried to cancel them. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to say, but I know that I am 100% frustrated, and I know that as a content creator, paying $44.99 a month will not work for me. For those content creators who are getting 200, 300 and more dollars per month, then of course I can see that's justifiable. But for me, only barely making my $100 quota per month, I can't give over half of my cost, half of my income from my AdSense to StreamYard. That's just me. I'm not telling you all what to do. Hi Jackie, how are you doing? Welcome in. That is a lot. I see Geo in the background. Let's welcome her to the show.
Hey everybody, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay. My thing is, I just emailed them, Marlene, asking if they will still have a free option.
Okay.
Okay. But from the email that I sent, it looks like they're only going to have paid options.
Oh, so it looks like the free is going to be canceled.
Oh, did you know that? Did
No,
you
no,
know that?
no. I'm asking you.
That was my question to myself. Were they still going to have a free option? I just got done emailing them, asking them that question.
Okay.
So as soon as I get the answer, I'll let you know. But I am not happy with $44.95 either.
Mm-mm.
Even though I might could squeeze that, but and when I think about every month, I got to figure out how to get it. No, ma'am.
I know. I'm being realistic, everybody. I know a lot of people won't be real. They'll just probably just cancel and don't say anything. And I'm not trying to be like a problem starter or anything, but I'm being real and honest as a content creator. We're barely making the quota. I don't know about you all, but I'm barely making my $100 threshold. And then it's like you trying to take like 45% of my cut just for a streaming service. And for me, I just don't, I can't fathom that, because I feel like I'll be have to take my own money from my job outside of this app to be able to pay for it, and that's just not working. Not
Well,
for me.
yeah, I get that, Marlene. I understand that. The first thing I want to say is StreamYard has some great features that I love. The loop-in, you can upload video, you can do uh, talk before you even play your intro. They have a lot of good features. But when
Mhm.
I really look at it and I put it down on paper and I put the money down on paper, now I'm not. I'm going to cancel my StreamYard. StreamYards in a couple of days, and I'm going to learn something else. Now, a lot of people probably will pay it because they don't want to learn nothing else. And StreamYard to me is very easy to use.
Right.
Okay, it's so easy to use, and it made me think about, well, maybe I could squeeze out that 44. Well, that was in my head, until I put it on paper. When I put it on paper, I was like, oh, I'm finna learn something new.
Mm-hmm.
And then I looked at Restream. Okay, I really like Restream because it is similar to StreamYards. But child, they won't just for the looping part, and that's what I really like because that is what my channels. I advertise a lot on my channels, and I need that looping button to do what I want to do and to
Mm-hmm.
fit my channel. Child, Restream want to charge $49.95. You know, the first level on Restream is free. Okay, you can have a free deal on Restream. You can't do a lot of videos and all of that, but you can use it, and I do like it. The next level that's the free level. And then on Restream, the next level is $19, but with the taxes stuff is 20 something dollars. And then
Okay.
and then you get a little bit more than free. And then the next level is $49.95, where you got
Mm.
you can loop and everything, and you can have longer videos and everything. And I'm like, well, if I'm gonna do that, I need to go and stay with what is it?
They would
StreamYard.
StreamYards. Yeah.
Then I put that down on paper, and I'm like, oh no, because I do make the threshold. I ain't giving nobody my threshold money.
Mm. For
I'm
me, for
trying to
me,
make YouTube pay for this. You understand what I'm saying? But right now, YouTube, the money I get from YouTube is paying the electric bill, the internet bill. You see what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
And I'm not finna take my money trying to huff and puff and get some more money. The best thing to do for me, and I'm not telling nobody what to do like you said, I'm going to learn Streamlabs.
Okay.
Because with Streamlabs, you can buy that Ultra. You can bump it up. It's free for one thing, period. And you can loop free. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want more, which I do, I'm going to buy the Ultra for $19 a month. Now it'll be like $21 a month with the tax and everything. But
Okay.
it still do what StreamYards do, but you have to learn how to put in everything. Which on YouTube they have excellent videos from people on how to use Streamlabs and how to set up your videos and stuff like that. And I'm not so sure. I got to figure out how to do the intros.
Okay.
Like we have a lot of intros that we like to play before we even come on as on our
Yeah.
lives. That is what I'm learning how to do now. Is I'm gonna get the video and I'm gonna figure it out for $19. Shoot,
Mm-hmm.
child.
I
Mm-mm.
can't afford. I can't afford 44.99. I'm not telling anybody else. Everybody handle your business. You have to know what works for you, what you can afford, and all of those things. But for me, I'm not giving 45% of my cut from my AdSense to a streaming app.
Well, yeah. See, once you put it down on paper, you can kind of see how much that's going to be for a whole year. And then they have like a annually thing. I think that's like almost, what was that, 300?
Yeah, it was 300 something.
Yeah, so if you did 49.95 times 12 months, that equals,
Ooh, child, nope. Mm-mm. When you said, ooh, don't even tell me. I don't know. Yeah, tell us. How
that
much is
that
it?
equals $599.40.
Mm,
I ain't finna do that. See, this is one thing about me. I'm a businesswoman. And I've learned from my mentor is to use your calculator. Figure,
okay.
when you get ready to put something new to your budget, do it for a whole year so that you can really understand what you are paying for. You know what I'm saying? So that's 500 $44.95 is $599. Let me write this down. Okay, now that's StreamYard for a year. But if you got it on their channel for a whole solid year, it'll be 300 and some dollars. Okay.
Okay.
If you bought it from them. But if you went monthly, it would be 599.40.
Mm.
So let me make sure 44 times 95 times 12 months. Okay, I have to take that back. That's 539.40. That's still high.
539. That's like giving, you might as well say, give your first 6 checks of the month away.
Right. But if you bought it annually from them, you would get a $200 discount.
Okay.
All right. So it would be 300 and something yearly. And if I did it, Marlene, I would pay for it that way.
Yeah, that's the only way I would have to be it. But the whole thing is that you have to have that in your budget to pay it
Every year. You
for a
would have to
year.
do this every year. And I was thinking about doing that. And I said, well, I got a whole year to make these channels, one of these channels pop.
Mm-hmm.
You could think about it like that, and pay the yearly thing and really do some work on your channels to make them pop so that it will pay that itself. Or you can learn something new that's not so expensive. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So let me go to the email here and see if they have gotten back with me, which I doubt. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
said.
I just wanted to greet everybody who is in here. Hi, Rochelle. Hi, Steps to Leaps. Hi, Tamika. Hi, Warm Strong Adventures. Welcome in, everybody. And Ruthie, everybody who is in the chat, those who are in the background. I know that there are certain people who are at work and you guys are busy, but I had to come on and say I was going to do this yesterday, but I didn't want to do it while I was mad, because I'll tell y'all, when I saw this email, I got very angry and I said some very
Well, they
very
did get that.
naughty words.
Yeah, they're not gonna have no free offer.
Uh,
It says StreamYard. Let's see. So we regret to inform you that we're unable to provide custom pricings or discounts for regular users. So it's not going to be no free option. It looks like that. That's what they said. Okay, so I'm going to go down here and find that email you sent me and look at the prices. Hmm.
I can't believe this. And when I saw it on Saturday, and I'm like, you send in an email on a Saturday, which is a holiday weekend. Most people are going to be busy, but I just, because it came on my phone and it popped up, and I was like, what's this?
Okay. Okay. All right. Now the yearly plan, core plan. They got a core plan, which is $44.99. That's what it is. $44.99. And then your advanced price is $88.99 a month. And then the team is $298 a month. So uh darn, they only got monthly.
Mm. Wow, that Gio, I have to be honest with y'all. To all y'all content creators, I know all of us are trying our best. We're trying to grow our channels. We're trying to make some money, grow your business, whatever you're trying to do. And this is a numbers game. It's about, is this something that is going to help me, or is this something that's going to hurt me? And I understand that things have gotten more expensive, and I know things that they do, the services they offer on StreamYard, they offer some really good services, like Gio was saying. But for me, it's nice if they have those services, but I can't afford to, I can't,
Yeah.
that the math is not mathing on this one for me. I was like crunching my numbers, and I can't even if I was going to try. For me, that was going to take away from my money for my other expenses like groceries or my water bill, my light bill. I was like, and I know I can't do that.
Well, guess what? I went into StreamYard to see and looked at my billing plan just now. And they already have the $44.95 ready to go on 9/30.
Mm.
So I'm like, child, I'm finna cancel this. You ain't getting no 44. You don't have a choice. So that lets me know that it ain't no free.
Oh,
Because
wow.
it would have put me back to the free basic, but there's no free. They put
Oh,
me
so
right at the
so
44.
now there's no free at all.
That's what it's looking like, and we really won't know until September the 30th. Okay, if you can still be on StreamYard free, but I don't know. I don't want to say no, they're not gonna have one because I don't know. But I know for me, I'm gonna go in here and cancel because I don't have no $44.95. I haven't have that in the budget right now. You see what I'm saying? So if you were paying $25 or whatever you was paying for StreamYard, go look at the billing section, log into StreamYard, look at the billing section, and you're gonna see the $44.95. You need to make a decision before September the 30th if you're gonna cancel. I'm canceling around the 15th because I ain't got time to be waiting to know, right up on the date. I would cancel because you can use it up until 9:30 if you cancel, I believe.
You can use it up. I think they said up to the day before because I think on the 30th they are going to bill you for the 44.95.
Right. And so
So
you need to.
me personally, I'm going to make sure I cancel on the 28th.
No, Marlene, they may say that that's too. Some people allow you have to have 5 or 6 days before the cancellation date.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said I was going. You can do what you want. Everybody can. You don't have to listen to nothing what I say. I, as a businesswoman, know how these people work. And it may be somewhere in that little bitty fine writing where you have to cancel before 5 days before the due date. That's why I'm canceling on the 15th. Or whenever the 5 days before the 30th. And that would be, that would be like the 23rd of September. I would cancel either on the 23rd or, like I said, I'm doing it on the 16th or the 15th, one of those days, because I don't trust the fact. And then another thing is what these companies do that they don't tell you, is in the fine print, is that sometimes you have to send in that email to cancel. So what I'm going to do is go back over into StreamYard and send them an email asking them, do we have to? I think that if you go to their question and answer section, let me go there now and see if you see exactly what you have to do to cancel. Let's see. This says contact. Okay, submit a request. What you really have to do to cancel, billing and payment, how-to questions. I'm going to do the billing and payment. Okay, let's see. I'm going to put in my email because if I don't do it now, I'll be forgot. What can we help you with? We want to know how do you cancel? I don't want to cancel right now. Let's see. Information on pricing and free trial. Okay, I'm gonna put that on there. And then my subject is how do you cancel? How do you cancel your subscription at StreamYard? Okay. Okay, people can watch on StreamYard. You can't da, da, da. Okay. It really don't. Okay, it says how do you pause your subscription, but it don't say. Okay, do I have to send in an email to cancel my subscription? Okay. See, these are the things that you should read that they put in that little bitty stuff that people don't read. Little bitty writing at the bottom that people don't read. But do I have to send in an email to cancel my subscription for Stream Yards? I'm gonna put in my name and see what they say.
Yeah,
Say,
this is all very important information, everybody. And like myself and Gio said, we are not telling you all what to do. You all make your own decision. But I wanted to inform not only the audience, because I know does not just affect content creators, but this affects people who like to use StreamYard to make. Some people don't use it for content. Some people use StreamYard to hang out with their family or friends that are abroad.
okay, I don't know why this won't go through.
Hey,
Okay, I am
Easton.
asking
Hi,
because
Kristen.
I cannot.
Welcome in, everybody. If you could please hit the like, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, but I can't believe this, Gio. This right here. I really can't believe it. Like, they give us basically 3 weeks to make a decision what we want to do moving forward. So I can't say what to do, but for me personally, paying $44.99 for a monthly service is a lot. For me, when it was $10,
I
it was
must.
like, it was affordable. It was everything that I liked and all that stuff. I can handle $10 a month. I can handle $20 a month. I can handle 25, but 44, I'm like, I don't know who made this decision to say 44.99, but that's way too high when you think about how much the threshold. You have to make $100 a month to get paid from your AdSense. So you're saying that you're going to take 45% of my cut of my money right off the top. So from a whole month, all you're going to basically get is um $45. Like, no,
Yeah.
that's just not
Well,
gonna work. Hi,
yeah.
PCH, how are you doing?
Well, although I did send them an email asking if we have to ask them to cancel it or whatever, they have not responded back to me. But I did go on the internet and I put in how do I cancel my StreamYard plan. And it said you can cancel your StreamYard subscription at any time by following these steps. Log into your StreamYard account, go to my account, select billing. At the bottom of the page, click on Cancel StreamYard Subscription. After canceling, you will be able to see your paid features until your plan expires. So I guess that's all you really have to do. But like I said, child,
Yeah, you have
I'm
to you
such a
have to
business woman that I do everything because I have to cover my bases.
you have to. It's called doing your due diligence. You have to, because YouTube is a business. You can't just say, okay, I'm going to cancel. I press cancel and think it's done. Like Gio says, you have to make sure you've done everything that you need to do in order to make sure everything is okay and you've cut ties, if that's what you want to do. There are some people who are making good money here on this app. They're getting $200-$300 a month. If I was getting that, then I could justify this. But because I am not, I'm going to have to move on and look for another service that can be in my budget.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, everybody is different. And like Anthony says, the company is trying to rob their customer service will probably get worse. When they start going up on prices, for me it's like the quality goes down, everything changes.
Yeah, I agree with East Dad for Epidemic Sounds. I used to have them and I really liked them, but I canceled when they went up to $22.99. See, when we went through the pandemic, everybody lost. I lost. My home business went kaput last year. Uh, Things have just not been the same, and what people are trying to do is catch up. You know,
Hmm.
everybody is pinching. You know what I'm trying to say? Everybody feels the impact of the pandemic. So that is what is going on, and we have to catch up to where everybody has a job. Everybody, is not saying, okay, do I really need this? Let me just get out of this. Okay, do I really need to buy this product? Do I really need, to do this? Or I have 5 kids, I have to feed them. That's why these businesses is going up, because people are not buying products anymore like they used to. They're not hopping up in home businesses like they used to, which is a really big hurt for me. But me as an entrepreneur and a businesswoman, I will keep fighting, because I ain't going back to nobody's job. Okay. Uh, that is why I am also an affiliate marketer, where I work on the internet, and that is doing pretty good. You know what I'm saying? But not as well as my home business, which was bringing in money weekly. So when you look at it, if my home business was doing the same thing, I wouldn't care. I pay the $44.95 and keep on rolling, because I could afford it and it wouldn't hurt me. But right now, it is just not possible. So you have to find something else that you like and learn it. You have to get out your comfort zone, because really, StreamYard had me real comfortable.
Not just you. I think I could say probably thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people got very comfortable with the service. And I agree with Anthony. Recently, my StreamYard has not been doing good. Like it's a lot of buffering and you can't hear and the sound goes out. It boots you from your own stream. I was like, what is going on? And I talked to Gio about this. I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to leave StreamYard soon. And you're like, I'm not going anywhere. It's $10. But I thought about that too. But now that the price has gone up, it's just giving me another reason for me to look elsewhere, because we have to think as content creators. We don't just have one choice. There's lots of other companies that would readily want our money, you know?
Yeah, but I don't know if StreamYard is going to be free anymore, because they did not have an option for that in the email. But you just have to wait until September the 30th to see if you still can use it. Restream is free. They have a free option, because I went in there yesterday and played around with it. And I'm like, oh, this is sort of like StreamYard.
Hmm.
But if you're looking for really like a lot of intros, looping, and all of this kind of stuff like that, then you would have to pay for that, which is 49.95 for stream for that. And I'm like, child, please. Stream Labs is like OBS. If you know
Okay.
how to use OBS, then you Streamlabs is a good option too, because right now they have the ultra uh, upgrade, which is only $19. You know it's going to be like 22 something when you finish,
Hmm.
and that's what I'm looking at,
Hmm.
because they have the looping in there. It just takes how to set it up, how to use it. And if you're not going to get out your comfort zone, then you're going to just have to pay some big time money. See, I'm willing to get out of my comfort zone to learn, because I believe that YouTube promotes Stream Labs.
Hmm. And and
Okay,
and
because
that's true, Gio. What you're saying is you have to get out your comfort zone. And what Anthony said right here, many of the big app companies fail because the owners get greedy. There are too many options in app these days. You know, you have to understand that we have options, everybody. That's what I wanted to tell you all. I know that it's frustrating. I know I was really upset. I when I saw it on Saturday, I couldn't even fully process it. I had to take a break yesterday and calm down. And even though I'm still upset, I'm angry, I'm frustrated. You gave basically 3 weeks to make a choice, and like, okay, this is your only option now. And I'm like, that's rude. That's rude.
yeah, it's somebody had put a comment in here. I just read about how the companies. I think that was Anthony said many of these big app companies fail because the owners get too greedy. There are too many options in these apps these days. And I agree. I don't understand. That's what I don't understand, Marlene. Why would you put it up so high when you could have just said $20? I would have stayed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, or you could have just, maybe $25. I would have stayed. You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But I'm on $50, and y'all already know ain't nobody got no money.
Yeah.
Y'all already know America is recuperating from this pandemic. Why are y'all trying to do that? Y'all trying to eat what we trying to eat too.
No, they're not trying to eat, Gio. They're trying to get a Porsche, a Lamborghini. They're trying to get everything like high and big. Meanwhile, the poor get poor, and we're losing. We're trying to, how are we going to pay? You have to make a choice. Am I going to pay my light bill, or am I going to eat?
Yeah. They're
But
just trying to just to be have more money. And everybody, like I always say, I'm not even asking for no $1 million. I'm just asking for enough money for me to go to a few couple places and bring myself home and to the USA. I ain't trying to, I'm not trying to give you my 44.95. Okay, let me just get right down to the point.
yeah, put all the cards on the table, Gio, because that's how I feel. I'm not trying to give you
I'm
forty
not
four ninety
trying
nine.
to give you
Uh-uh.
that because altogether that's over 500 and some dollars for a whole year, you know, and I don't even go live enough to give you all that.
Uh-uh. Nope.
Okay. And I gotta eat too. I gotta pay my light bill, rent, insurance, everything. So what
Mhm.
about me? And here y'all charging everybody 44.95, and y'all getting everything y'all want. I think that that's horrible.
Mhm.
You know,
I'm trying to tell you, I'm not trying to be like a negative Nancy, a negative person or anything like that, but I'm being realistic, and I'm an honest person. I'm not a rich person. I struggle. I have to make choices like, okay, which bill am I going to pay today and which one is going to be late? I'm suffering.
I
I'm being
know.
honest. I'm suffering to try to maintain, and make a choice. Okay, I'm going to pay my light bill later, my water bill later, this bill later, my insurance late, so that I can eat. You have to make choices these days.
Yeah, they probably did. See, I like what Anthony said. We do pay $10 per month, Anthony. But and then East Dad said that it's a foreign company. They gonna learn.
Mm-hmm.
Cause the USA people probably ain't gonna pay that. Cause like someone else said, I believe it was Anthony saying that it's too many other apps out here
Mm-hmm.
that will fit our needs if we get up out the comfort zone and go find them. Now, when there's going to be a lot of talk on YouTube about this, people are going to be suggesting all kinds of apps, and I'm going to be right there listening.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, before I even upgrade at Streamlabs, I'm going to be right in here listening to see what other people have found. Because
Mm-hmm.
if they, we don't, this is why I love to collaborate. This is why I love a team, because you can brainstorm, and if you got a good team around you, everybody is going to go look at different stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you, you will find something that's going to fit your needs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So keep your ears open, and if you see somebody talking about StreamYard and their prices, go to it and see what they are using and how much it costs. You have to do your research, and you have to get up out that comfort zone. And I'm not trying to stay in my comfort zone. Like, I was real comfortable with StreamYard Labs, because I had got in when they had that $10 thing. Me and Marlene, I called Marlene and said, Marlene, go pay your $10. Remember, Marlene?
Yes, and I was so excited because I said that's very affordable. I said, "Oh, I can do $10."
Right. And we got in I think 2 years ago for that, and that's what we've been paying. And now they're asking us for $44.95. Even though, like I said, part of me want to just say I scuffle and pay it, but I can't do that, because that is not good for me, and what's going on in my life today in my home business. No, ma'am. I cannot do that. I could pay it, but I would be taken from something else.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Gio. It's not like could not pay it, but why should I have to sacrifice in making a choice to make my other bill late because I'm trying to pay for a streaming service? Like, no, that's not gonna happen.
No, I'm not trying to do that. All I want to do is make sure that I am I want to go and listen to see what other people have to say. So when I put in my search StreamYards, hopefully people will be talking about it. They'll be making videos about it. They will be suggesting where to go, and for something similar to StreamYards. And that is how you have to do your research. So I'm not even upset. I'm upset somewhat because of my $10, because I can't pay it no more. But looking at it at a business point of view, I can understand why they did it. But also looking at another point of view, for as business, it's too much. And people cannot afford that. And they just wasn't thinking. And then the new features that they offering, I don't even use them.
Yeah, I don't need that stuff. I don't need, to be honest with you. I'm going to tell y'all what I use. I use where you can put the videos because I like putting my intros and my outros. I like the looping feature, and and I like to be able that I can use multiple channels because I have multiple channels. That's all I basically use. I don't need I don't need all of those extra and having this. Oh yeah, and I use the vertical as well. But that but that's me. I'm not telling y'all what to do, but like Estat says, company greed, you know, company greed. And I do understand that things get expensive, and I know technology and doing certain things on the computer, I know that costs a whole lot of money. I get that, but it doesn't cost how much millions you're going to make by putting the price up more than 4 times the price. No, that's
Yeah,
nope,
I
nope,
think that.
nope.
I also think that they are dependent on the people that ain't got no sense.
Oh, so they saying we're slow.
I guess I don't know, but for the people that don't think it through, y'all want to pay that. That's y'all. And I think that most people depend on people don't have no sense or no business sense. Let me say not no sense. I take that back. Sorry, wasn't trying to offend nobody. But people that don't have business sense. Let me say that.
Okay.
People that's gonna don't want to stay in that comfort zone and say, well, I don't feel like learning nothing new. Well, I've learned this and I'm comfortable here. I'll just scuffle and pay it. Those are the ones that's gonna stay. And that's what the company is dependent on. Okay. Uh oh, I really like the looping, and Streamlabs and OBS and Restream, they just too hard to learn. Those are the people that's going to pay that $44.95. I'm not paying it.
Mm-mm. I'm not gonna pay it. I'm being honest with y'all. I'm not gonna pay it. As soon as I read that email, I had to calm down for a few hours because I was like, "Let me get my calm." Because when I said, "If I called you, I'm gonna call her cussing," and I'm trying my best not to do that anymore. So I calmed down first, and then I text you, and you're like, "What?" And I was like, "Yes," and she's like, "What?" I was like, "Yes." So then I sent her the email, and then we tried to put our heads together to think of something to do. And then, I had to take yesterday to like process it in my mind. And I said, you know what, today I think I need to talk to my Jim's family and to ask, I wanted to know if I was being unreasonable because sometimes you do stuff and say, well, it's not that bad, or, but then now I'm talking with everybody and you all are in agreement with me. That is
Yeah.
ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, and I have to agree with Jackie saying the larger content creators will also end up staying. Yes, the ones that's making $400-500 a month, child, I would pay that yearly thing and keep on going if I was making that much money. But
Right.
also, they think that all content creators, especially if it's a foreign company, they always think that America makes a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and they probably think, like Eastad says, that we are balling here on YouTube, but everybody is not making that kind of money on YouTube yet.
Yep. Yeah. See, Gio, I'm glad you said that. Speak it into existence. We're not saying we are going to be small forever. We just said right now we're in the situation to where we're not bringing in the type of income from AdSense that will justify paying this amount. For me, if you're getting the free version, or you're on the $10 level or the $25 level, then yes, that's affordable. You can do that. But even for me, going to $30 is like, nope,
Yeah. Hey,
nope.
Sure Shannon, how you doing? I believe Sure Shannon use StreamYards. Did you get the email, Sure Shannon, about the core price, which is 44.95 a month to use StreamYard? I don't believe they're gonna have a free anymore. And everything $88 all the way up to 200 and something dollars. They have three what you call it memberships. And I was
Yeah,
like, well,
yeah, that's
yeah,
crazy.
say what you say. Yeah, it then went up. Look in your email.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
look, for those that were late coming in that use StreamYard, go and log into your StreamYard. Go to the billing section, and you're going to see your next payment is $44.95. Make sure you cancel that subscription if you don't want to pay that, because they will take it right out your bank.
Mm.
Me,
Wow,
myself,
that's crazy.
I'm going to take out my uh, card number, and then I'm going to cancel my darn subscription.
Mm.
And if they
That's
don't let me take out my card number and talk about you got to have a card number, okay, put some fake numbers in there, then cancel it. I've done that so many times in business because people are especially, I just don't know. I like to cover my tracks. That's just how I am. Now, y'all ain't got to do all of that, but I'm just putting that out there on the table.
mm. Yeah, we're just, informing everybody because, I don't want for everybody to be like, what? Seeing the email and like somebody said earlier, I don't remember who it is. Somebody said, well, maybe it was a spam email. No, I went and I looked at the email and made sure that this wasn't from somebody saying whatever, streamyard.gmail.com, or, this wasn't a spam. Nobody made this up. And how I knew it was true, I went into my StreamYard and it said that, like Gio said earlier, it said starting this date it's going to be $44.99, and I was like, oh no, so it's real.
Well, Sure, Shannon, do you know how to use OBS? Because I was looking for somebody that knew how to use OBS, and I believe it's sort of like Stream Labs. So, sure, Shannon, I'm going to hit you up in Instagram so that we can talk about this OBS, because I really would love to learn how to use OBS. Okay, because that's another one that if you when you go live on your phone, Marlene, and I don't know if it's in the advanced part of it, but it said third party, OBS, Streamlabs, and some other ones that they say to use on with YouTube. So that's how come I was sticking with StreamYard, OBS. Okay, plus it's free. Yes, it is, Shoshana. I'm going to hit you up. You have more control in OBS. Okay. All
You
right,
do.
so sure, Shannon, I'm gonna hit you up in Instagram, and then we're gonna meet in before they close it out and stream yours, and we're gonna discuss this so that I can learn how to do it. I know how to do a lot of things, but it's certain things I don't know how to do. So I'll hit you up. So there we go, Marlene. And if I know, you gonna know.
Yeah. I wanted to come on here because I know I wasn't the only person that was going to have the frustration, and I looked on YouTube searching, and I don't see nobody talking about it. I guess because I just got the email on Saturday and this was a holiday weekend, so
Okay, East Dad say he got demonetized for reused content. Child, we don't even want to start about that because that's what my channels got demonetized for. But I got them back in a matter of, it took a while. It's a journey to find out exactly what YouTube is talking about and why and what particular videos that they demonetized you for. There was something else somebody said in here. Oh, Jackie. Jackie said, was telling East that they're even getting people for reusing their own content. How crazy is that?
yes.
Child.
I
They,
know it's happening.
yeah, and see, this is it right here. They give us that copyright tool in our back office. Y'all really need to use it to listen to this. And the copyright tool in that back office is to make sure no one is copying our videos, right, Marlene?
Yes. That's
Okay,
what it's
so
for.
if you go back there and you click on copyright and you see somebody's using your videos, you are able to, one, give them a strike, two, ask them to take it down, or ask YouTube to ask them to take it down. You have to do something. You just can't let it sit there. But on the other hand, if you are using your own content, okay, uh,
And
it
and
does.
and you know what, Gio? I agree with what Jackie and Eaststat are saying. Until they see that people are okay, you think it's fine now that you're making how much millions or billions from StreamYard. But then when you start missing all those $10 people, those $20 people, $25 people getting that per month, then they're probably going to say, hey, come back to StreamYard. We put it back to.
Probably.
But I'm not saying that's going to happen. But I think sometimes they have to see how much they're going to lose in probably September and October, and then their eyes may be opened, and they'll be like, "We want our money back."
Right.
So I don't, honestly, Gio, even if they do offer to put it back at $10 and $25, I don't want them anymore because I think they're disrespectful. I don't want it. I'm ready to move on.
Yeah. Anthony say StreamYard will end up just like MySpace because they get too greedy to me. But you guys have to, for the people that's dealing with reused content, you have to realize that if you're using your own content on another channel or what have you, or blah blah blah, that falls under the monetization policies. So you really have to know what reused content is, and they have different policies for everything. And two or three things might be under different copyright policies or different monetization policy. I learned all of this when my channel got demonetized. I was like, well, darn, if I'd known that, I wouldn't have used it, because I took my vlog videos on Boss Life Online, and I put some of them on Geo's vlogs. That fell under the copyright tool, which I did not know. Just because I archived it, that didn't mean that it was not going to fall under the reuse content. So you cannot use your content all over you on other channels and all of this stuff. Pretty soon, sooner or later, they will get you.
It's true. It's true though, Gio, that these companies really don't care about the small guy. Who they're focusing their attention on are the big content creators that are making lots of money, because when they make money, they make more money. So they're cutting out basically the smaller content creators, and they're focusing their attention on the ones that can make them big bucks, and they're leaving us behind. But I didn't come on here to be on here too long. I just wanted to give you guys like a lunchtime live conversation and all of those things. So after we find out what we're going to do, I'm going to do a follow-up to tell you guys now what did I find after the research and everything. And of course, I'm really going to get the information, like, will they be offering free? I'm going to come back with the decisive like response from the email and say, I got an email back and they said X, Y, and Z. So I'll be doing that next as a follow up. But I wanted to tell you how frustrated, upset, ticked off I was when I got that email. And I wanted to inform you all and for you guys to make your own decisions. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you how I felt and what I went through.
Right.
So thank you to Gio for coming up, and to everybody who is in the chat. You guys will have to make your own decision what you want to do if you use StreamYard and all of those things. So, you know, but now we have to make our own decision. Sometimes they feel like we're irrelevant until all the people who they call irrelevant pull out, and they're like, hey, where did they go? Now you want our money? So that's what I came on to say. So thank you, Gio, for coming up. I truly appreciate it. Um, Thanks for all your information and your support and everything. Good. It's a good thing to know sometimes when we go through things as content creators, we need to have the conversations and to talk about our frustrations. But as for me, Gia said, it's a bomber. It's not for me. Yeah, I know. I get it. Everybody make their own decision. Thank you guys so much for coming in. I hope it was informative and you guys got the information that you need. And now it's time for us to make a decision what we want to do moving forward. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Shout out to all my mods. Shout out to all my channel members, Boss Life Online, Leticia's Third Eye Point of View, Sirius S. A Virgo from Georgia, Miss Nexty, and I am Tracy Lee. You're welcome to join my channel membership. It starts at 99 cents. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you all for liking. And anybody who watched on the replay, leave me a comment in the comment section below. I will see you guys on the next one. I will give you the update as soon as I find out. Bye-bye, guys.